Hi, my name is Courtney Keck, and I'm the horticulturist for Canadian County Cooperative Extension Service. That's out in El Reno in Canadian County, and this is our extension office. As you can see, we're pretty exposed out here, lots of sun and lots of wind. There's not really a lot of trees out here. It's more of a prairie type land. And out front here, we have some demonstration gardens, and that used to be just all boxwood out front on both sides of the doors with a couple of raised beds, but we changed it a couple years ago, so this is all fairly new. This is still a work in progress out here. As you can see, there's some desert willows that aren't quite at maturity yet. They're still growing, and I'm still pruning them up to be trees here. And right now they're more shrub-like. And every now and then I'll get some new plants to put in. The containers in front of the office are always changed out, and it's kind of an experiment to see what would do well in this exposure and what won't. So it's something I like to do out here, and I've also labeled all of the plants so that people walking in, our clientele, can tell what's what. And I've had quite a few questions on some of our plants, asking what they are, and so I think it's a success so far. Okay. Here in Canadian County, my job as a horticulturist, it's never mundane. I do a lot of different things. I love to write, so I write for Oklahoma Gardener magazine. I write news articles occasionally, and I also answer clientele questions. People call or walk in the office. I do a lot with our Master Gardener volunteers, coordinating the program, helping facilitate it, helping it run smoothly. We have about 60 active volunteers here in the county. We're always looking for more. It's a pretty laid-back group, and I enjoy that. They're a good group of gardeners to work with. And I'm trying to get them incorporated into some of this educational gardening out front of our office. And we'll see how that blossoms in a few years. So like I said, this is still fairly new. Right now, this time of year, I'm really working on getting our Master Gardener training class that's coming up this fall, getting it coordinated, getting it finalized, and getting our speakers finalized, creating all the handouts and all of the paperwork that goes into that, and interviewing students over the next few weeks, or our applicants, people that have applied for our class. And we have a couple of volunteers, Master Gardener volunteers, that help coordinate all of our handouts, all of our materials for the class week by week. And so that's what I'm doing right now, but we're also preparing for our county fair coming up in August. It's usually about the third week of August, and our Master Gardener volunteers have a booth during that time for 3 days out of the 4 days of the county fair. And so we get a lot of exposure that way. Lots of clientele questions are coming in about diseases and insect problems. You'll see that with the heat right now. With the drought conditions, we're not getting a lot of rain like we have in the past. It just is a hit and miss every year whether we have a droughty season or not. All right, so if you are living in Canadian County and you have any gardening questions, any plant questions, horticulture questions, feel free to contact me here at the office. I'd love to help you out.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.